know what is good, and we know that honor is good. I mean, honor is good. All of our senses help us to operate in the spirit of honor. When we're operating in the spirit of honor, it's going to, I want to go through the 5 senses of what it'll look like. What the world looks like whenever they're honoring someone, it's going to be selfishly motivated. It's going to be arrogant. It's going to sound arrogant. It's going to be prideful. You're going to sense it. Now, does that mean that you need to be whatever toward it? No, because God tells us to pray for our enemies. That's what we're going to do about it whenever we're faced with it. But that's not the problem. What it is whenever you can discern it and see what it looks like. It's going to be selfish. It's going to be self-motivated. When we're operating in a spirit of honor with the Lord, it looks completely different. Proverbs 15:33. Johnny, you said you had NIV?
Actually, I switched to ESV now that you...
Oh, okay. Will you read Proverbs 15:33 for me?
The fear of the Lord is instruction in wisdom, and humility comes before honor.
Okay, the fear of the Lord, what is the fear in this instance? How is it to be interpreted? Reverence, exactly, Catherine, it's reverence, which we know honor is reverence, okay? So in revering and honoring the Lord, okay, in reverence and honoring the Lord, you're going to approach your circumstances with humility. It's going to not be a false humility, because true humility, you're going to be able to discern, because it's going to be a sweet fragrance. It's going to smell sweet. It's going to taste good. It's going to feel good in your spirit down here. It's going to sound sweet, because it's going to be the words, of God falling on your ears. It's going to feel all of your senses. With every bit of discernment, it's going to be the presence of the Lord. It's going to be His characteristics when you are humble in it. Go to 1 Corinthians 13:4-8. I love, there's a lot of times I'm going through stuff in my life, and it's so funny how often God has taken me to Romans or to 1 Corinthians. I think it has to do with 1 and 2. 1, love no other God above Him. 2, love everybody else. And, He makes it so simple for me, and I'm so thankful that He does, because if it was complicated, I don't know that I could figure it all out. I'd probably have a hard time with it. I'm glad He simplifies for it, and He gives me visuals of it. But when you are in godly honor, and you are operating in that spirit of honor toward the world, toward others, toward yourself even, it will be saturated with love. 1 Corinthians 13:4-8. And let me get there, because we're going to come back to this one too. What is love? What is love? God is love. It says love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not envy or boast. When you know it's love when it doesn't envy or boast, because something that envies or boasts it has a different smell. It doesn't smell a sweet fragrance.